Hello and welcome back to Teslanews. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm covering with you today the entrance into a new market for Tesla energy. And we will dive into the talk that Tesla CEO Elon Musk will participate in Beverly Hills in September. And I have more stuff prepared, like the fight for all the supply chains and all the materials needed for batteries happening right now. And if you do enjoy my channel, do consider subscribing, and we will start with Giga Berlin first. We are looking at Grünheide here, and you do see that we have the first piles finally being installed, and it is not only the fundamental stuff that is happening on the ground now, but it's now moving upwards. And we do see that this is going actually pretty quickly now. I saw some more footage that I couldn't get into this video yet, that indicate that these piles are coming really fast here. So that is really great news. Furthermore, Tesla is entering with Tesla Energy, the Japanese market. And what this means for Tesla, it is really important to further expand the energy business in the world. And they have entered the Japanese market with the Model 3 already. Since they produced the car in China, they were able to enter that market. So now entering the market with the cars and of course with the energy business. Furthermore, Elon Musk is going to take part of the Code conference in Beverly Hills by the end of September. It will be again a nice opportunity to see talks and interviews when it comes to Elon Musk. We had that in the past, but because of COVID, all these kind of events were cancelled, and it looks like that this event will be held, and I do expect some interesting talk about the future and a lot of things that Elon Musk has on his mind. Furthermore, we will dive into experiences that people have in the United States. So in the United States, and not only there, but as well in other countries like Germany, we do have this a lot of people that experience how it feels to be dependent on an electricity company. Especially when you have storm or you have outages like in Texas that we saw, people really get in their mind that they have to be independent in the future. And this really helps the business model of Tesla, providing power walls, providing mega packs to bigger companies, and of course also providing solar roof or solar panels, which allows people to buy an entire ecosystem, not only an electric car, but everything around that. And Tesla will profit from that because we do know now, based on surveys in the United States, that last year only 6% of the entire people that had outages or experience of outages were actually considering buying a power wall or solar roof to be more independent. Now it is 70%. So just the shift from last year to this year is massive. The only reason I could really explain this major shift is that based on the numbers in 2020, a lot of people were financially uncertain what's happening due to COVID and jobs. Do I keep my job or not? And this might be the big difference here. But again, it really shows now with the numbers in 2021 how many people are actually willing to buy a power wall or buy solar roofs or solar panels if they can afford to do that, because they have experienced these outages. It's not only in the United States. This survey was just made in the United States. I expect that a lot of people from other countries would actually think the same way. Next topic, guys, is the supply chain. So we do know that there are a lot of issues in the supply chain, and some parts that are missing right now are hard to get. This issue will be solved till the end of the year. That is what experts think will happen, and latest in 2022 we will have less issues when it comes to the amount of supply chain issues in general. But one thing will never disappear, despite all the challenges we had this year. It is the fight for the control or the contracts with mining companies. And yes, we have talked about that at some point when I was discussing on this channel that mining, like Elon Musk was thinking about going into mining to have the entire supply chain control. But I think that is something that maybe Tesla will do in 5 to 6 years if they are not able to take care of their cash anymore, or they make so much cash that they don't know what to do. But right now, there's an interesting fight for supply when it comes to the battery cell producers, so the suppliers for batteries like LG, CATL, Panasonic, and of course there are many others out there. And those are fighting for the supply chain when it comes to the mining companies. Interesting part is Tesla is producing, of course, as well batteries, and they will do that even more in the future, because with Austin and Grünheide having their own battery cell production, at some point we would need much more material for Tesla in the future. And this also means that Tesla is going into this fight in trying to get contracts, and especially long-term contracts are really interesting for mining companies. So yes, for example, LG achieved a 100% success to get 100% of what was mined in one certain mine in Australia. This is good news not only for LG, but as well for Tesla, because they get delivered batteries from LG. But on the other hand, Tesla is also trying itself to get into the mining contracts. And I think this is something that many people underestimate, that not only Tesla will move into that, what are all these other car makers going to do? What is VW going to do? Are they going to move the same direction as Tesla? Will they be just 100% dependent on all the suppliers taking care of the contracts with mining companies? That is some things that can get really interesting in the future. I do see Tesla really well performing here when it comes to these negotiations and dealing with new contracts, but it will be definitely a bottleneck in the future, which we have to watch for. Yeah, I hope you did enjoy my video today. I think there's a lot of stuff happening, like the AI day happening yesterday. I will dive into that more in the next videos, and I hope you did enjoy my today's content. And if you do so, do consider subscribing, and I wish you all a wonderful day, and thank you, and have a great start into the weekend. So thank you very